stand here this afternoon to see the express manifestation of the maxim, temper justice with mercy. The practicality of this maxim will be exhibited by our dear governor today, His Excellency, Right Honorable Francis Nwifuru, by tempering justice with mercy. Justice is that the law caught them. Justice is that the law kept them here. The mercy is that His Excellency is asking them, go home and sin no more. We have gathered this afternoon, not just to witness the release of the pre-trial detainees of Effium and the Effium communal war. We have gathered to witness what I will call a new beginning in our lives, especially in the life of the people affected by this communal war.
We are here today to do what people thought was going to be possible. But God has made it possible. The very day we elected a peace-loving government, but the day God made it possible.
The decision of His Excellency, the governor of our dear state, Right Honorable Francis Nwifuru, to grant amnesty today to 159 pre-trial detainees of the Effium communal war is a testament to the fact that the Ebonyi state government upholds the rule of law. Not just that they uphold the rule of law, they have initiated avenues for restoration, for reconciliation, for restitution, and for integration.
We have worked all this while to see how we can deliver what's expected of us to bring peace to the people of Effium and Effium. So this is not our journey, quite all right. And I'm happy that today this is being made.
I'm here with mixed feelings, out of sadness and joy. Joy because of the benevolence of the government by releasing our brothers and sisters that have been incarcerated all these years. The benefit was that's my local government. And the level of destruction, the level of death that has happened in Effium is something that has remained very painful to all of us. For almost 4 years, they have left their homes and are staying here with all the limitations.
We all witnessing today the benevolence of His Excellency today in granting not just amnesty to the detainee, but also offering rehabilitation program. What can I say? And just to urge the Effium and ESA communities to go home, especially the beneficiaries of this program, to go home, embrace peace, take good advantage of the program, and above all, not to take law and order into your hands, so that we can have lasting peace in Ebonyi State.
To the beneficiaries of this amnesty, this is not just a release. This is an opportunity. This is a second chance for you to rebuild your life and for you to contribute meaningfully to the development of Effium community.
So on behalf of Hupu people, the entire Ebonyians want to thank you because you're a man of peace. You have brought peace again part of your state. And I want to implore the Ezas and the Effium people to know that they are brothers. They have lived together for this number of years, and the greed of few individuals should not be allowed to put them in this terrible situation.
To the good people and the finest people of Effium land, this is an opportunity for you to embrace your brothers. This is an opportunity for you to come together and have a collective decision on how to make Effium better than it was. This is a time to establish mechanism for healing among yourself and creation of unity. Therefore, this afternoon, with the best stakeholders, I sincerely ask you to join me in thanking His Excellency our dear Governor. Posterity will be kind on him. This is the first time a sitting governor is coming here, not just sending the Attorney General, not just delegating this constitutional power, but he is here, life and blood, fresh, direct, to say, go home and sin no more. Your Excellency, the finest people of Ebonyi State are eternally indebted to you. The God of Ebonyi State will be kind on you. Posterity will be kind on you for giving these people their lives better and further definition. They have learned a lot of things in this prison. They have spent at least 3 years, 9 months, approximately 4 years, and they have learned a lot. So please, you owe the state government the duty to be law abiding, the duty to develop your community, the duty to help in the aspirational legacy of the government, to translate that aspirational legacy into reality. They have a mantra, and that is the people's charter of need. All of us must collectively and be intentional in transforming this aspirational legacy into reality. On this note, Your Excellency, we are deeply grateful. Thank you for accepting, for exercising your constitutional powers of granting this amnesty. This amnesty is not your right. This amnesty is at your inherent discretion. And thank you for exercising this your inherent discretion judiciously, wisely, and to the betterment of the good people of Effium and Effium. God bless you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Attorney General.
Yes.
Agaghị ekwe ka nwa agụtaghị ya. Chimamkpamo, Chinemoro m mkpamo, onyinye nyere m bara ụba, na ya ka ntị m ọnụ, ya ka ntị eme ngala.
It is a day of reflection, renewal and hope. As we gather here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen,
We are reminded of the enduring spirit of unity and binds us, spirit of unity that binds us together as one people. Despite the challenges we have, or the challenges we have faced. The crisis between Effiumites and Effium has been a dark chapter in our history, a chapter that has caused pain, loss, and divisions. It is a chapter we are determined to close, not with bitterness, but with compassion, justice, and a firm commitment to lasting peace. In the exercise of the powers conferred on me by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and as the Chief Security of our great state, Ebonyi, I stand before you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today to announce the granting of amnesty to 159 who have been held in connection with the Effium and Effium crisis. This decision is not made lightly. As a government that prioritizes the security and well-being of our people, we took decisive steps to address this crisis by setting up a 7-man committee under the leadership of the Reverend Catholic Bishop Emeritus of American Diocese, His Lordship Most Reverend Dr. Michael Achoko, retired. This committee works assiduously and tirelessly to uncover the root causes of the conflicts and reports. The Ebonyi State government issued a white paper based on their reports that now serve as our roadmap to reconciliation and sustainable peace. One of the key recommendations of this report was the possibility of granting amnesty to those directly affected by the crisis with a structured framework for disarmament, rehabilitation, and reintegration after careful consideration and intelligence by the Peace Committee on the implementation of the government's white paper. I am pleased to reaffirm our commitment to granting amnesty to our people. Ladies and gentlemen, the path to peace is often paved with difficult choices. Today's decision to grant amnesty is rooted in the principle of justice tempered with mercy. It is a recognition that while the law must be upheld, there is also room for forgiveness and the opportunity for redemption. For the detainees, we understand that years of conflict and incarcerations may have left scars. But let this amnesty mark the dawn of a new chapter, one that is defined by hope, personal growth, and communal harmony. Meanwhile, the detainees who will benefit from this amnesty are those whose alleged offenses are directly connected to the communal crisis of Effium and Effium. They are not being exonerated from accountability. Rather, they are being given a second chance to contribute positively to their community and to the state at large. This amnesty is a conditional upon their commitment to peace, their willingness to renounce violence, and their active participation in the rehabilitation program that will be put in place by the Ebonyi State government. These are the conditions and to the people of Effium and Effium, I say this: The grant of amnesty is not the end of the road. It is the beginning of a new chapter. It is a call to collective responsibility, a call to lay down your hands, to embrace dialogue, and to work together to rebuild their communities. The government of Ebonyi State, under my leadership, will continue to support you. But the ultimate responsibility for peace lies in your hands. To the detainees who will be released today, I urge you to seize this opportunity to turn a new leaf. You have been given a chance to rewrite your story, a story of peace, productivity, and positive contribution to society. Do not take this privilege for granted. Furthermore, as part of our long-term strategy for sustainable peace in the Effium community, the Ebonyi State government shall undertake the following measures: demarcation of boundaries after this amnesty. The Ebonyi State government shall demarcate Effium land into two by 30 meters road spanning at a total of 13.5 kilometers in the following order. Effium shall occupy the northeast part of Effium land. Eza shall occupy the northwest part of Effium land. Acquisition of Effium markets. The government of Ebonyi State has from today, the 11th day of February 2025, thereby acquired Effium markets and its imbalance for variety public interests. Protection of the forest reserve. The Effium Forest Reserve shall remain the federal government reserve. Commitment to peace. Both stakeholders of Effium and Eza have signed an undertaking that there will be no lapse into war in the Effium community, arising from the release of the detainees. Let me be clear. This amnesty is not a reward from you. It is a strategic step towards achieving lasting peace and sustainability in Effium land and across Ebonyi State. The government remains committed to implementing the recommendations of the white papers, including disarmament, rehabilitation, and the promotion of socio-economic development in the affected community. We will continue to work with community leaders, religious institutions, and all stakeholders to ensure that the root causes of the crisis are addressed. We will invest in education, skill acquisition, and infrastructure to create an environment where peace can thrive. To the family of those who have lost their loved ones, to those who have been displaced, and to all who have suffered as a result of this crisis, I offer my deepest condolences.